How beautiful. How beautiful. All right. Huh? I'm about to send him the link to join. Yes, absolutely. It was so beautiful.
I didn't get to. It's okay. I mean,
okay. How beautiful, how beautiful, how beautiful. So emotional, you guys. All right, let me get this link over to Ty so we can get him on. Rebel, how'd you feel about the episode? Did we almost get a tear?
Oh no! I was like one year. No.
You're funny. You might have to turn the other lights on
Because I forgot how beautiful it was in the moment.
It was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful moment.
To see it again, it's just like
such a beautiful moment.
Thank
you. It was it was really gorgeous. Shout out to.
After this, it goes
It goes haywire. Yeah, that's true. I love the episode. Thank you. Stay tuned for the. Stay tuned for some other shit that's coming up very soon.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sending Ty the link so he can. Wait, hold on. I love Ty. So yeah, tell me what you like about the episode, the drama, the love, the everything. Tell me in the comments below. Wedding spinoff. Okay, so let me ask a question. Do you guys want to see a wedding spinoff? Type 1 if you do, type 2 if you're not really interested. Would you want to see a wedding spinoff between Ty and his fiance, the ups and downs, the bachelor party, the ups and downs of having their own like planning the wedding, making the wedding happen? Type 1 if you want to see it. Type 2 if you're not interested.
That's a lot of ones.
I do see a lot of
ones.
That's
a lot of ones already.
One.
Oh, young money. Okay, so a lot of you guys are interested in seeing this. Okay, good.
Because everybody knows Ty.
They do.
The bitch got engaged. Like, oh my god.
Someone said.
Again, no.
When I tell you Jordan was crying so much watching the episode, that was unexpected. Ty, the Shade Queen, is getting married. Yes, I would love that.
I forgot Jordan wasn't there for that.
A strawberry Rita, yes. We're in New York. We got to live it up like New Yorkers. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of ones. So a lot of you guys are interested in seeing a wedding special, which makes me happy. Oh, we have Ty on the line. Round of wait, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yeah, sorry. It was I muted things.
She ain't that smart.
Ty Gets Married should be the name of the show. When Terrace proposed, that was my favorite part of the show. Johan, are you proposing to me next?
Guys, can you hear me?
Congratulations!
Ty, congratulations.
Bitch, I cried so hard.
You did?
I cried so hard, Karan. Like, I cried so... I'm still emotional. Like, I cried so hard. First, I'm about to cry now. Like, that was so... Wow. Like,
that was, yeah.
I'm like... I'm gagging. Like, I'm gagging.
Congratulations for kidding. This is literally so beautiful to see, seriously.
Just... Oh, hold on. I'm gagging. I'm literally gagging. Like, I'm literally gagging right now. Like, I cried.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rebel got emotional too.
Ty, and can I just say, Ty, can I just say you deserve this
moment? Oh, you can.
Stop. I don't want to cry.
I know. Stop. I'm not trying to cry right now. So, Terrence, get out the camera. Oh God. Okay.
Ty, can I just say you deserve this moment? I watched you evolve. I mean, like hearing you speak and like witnessing this in the show, like to being in a relationship, moving in with this man, and now becoming like engaged is huge. Not a lot of gay couples get to that point.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the both of you guys. I wish you guys.
Guys, I'm about to cry again. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh
Absolutely.
my god, rewatching it was a lot. That was amazing.
You deserve it.
That
You
was,
deserve it so much.
that was such an amazing moment. Like, even just to see what everyone was saying, like, I'm so emotional now. Fuck. Just to see what everyone was saying, rewatching that moment, like, that was like that was worth all the drama that I went through in the beginning. Like, that was such an amazing moment. Thank you guys so much for capturing that and keeping that secret, because I know he told you guys. So thank you guys so much for, you know, helping that moment. Like, that was such a beautiful moment. I will always, always, always appreciate you guys. I will always appreciate this cast for, being there with me, congratulating me, loving me, accepting me for who I am. Like, you guys will see our relationships do get better. Like, it was such a beautiful moment. It was such a beautiful moment.
Oh my
I
God.
love these bitches now.
It's so beautiful to see. It's so beautiful to see.
I hate
Okay.
you for doing this, bro.
No, because like it's a lot. You know everything we've been through since I was like, 17. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yes.
we have the moment.
You've
It's so
been
beautiful. Oh God. Okay.
okay, guys. Okay. Let's get to it. Oh
my God, this is too much.
That was so much. I did not expect that. I don't think you understand how hard I cried. Like, I did not expect to cry that. I lived through it, and it broke both of us. We was on that couch bawling. Like, it broke us. Like, it really showed, like, relationships, you really have to stick through it. You know what I mean? Like, we aren't perfect, but we are perfect for each other. Like, and I really wanted to make sure when I came to this season, I wanted to show exactly who I was, and I wanted to show the love that I was receiving, and I wanted to give the man that was helping me become the better person his flowers, And he turned around and gave me my flowers. It gave me a ring. Thank you guys so much in the comments. I see you guys' comments. I can't respond to everyone, but thank you guys so much. I love all of you guys. The love that I've received this season has been amazing. With me being open with my mental health and my bipolar disorder, for all of you guys that has been writing me, sharing your stories, I want to say thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that you guys are finding, comfort in me to share your stories. I want you guys to know that this fight with mental health is not a fight that you have to go through by yourself. You always have people to reach out to. My Instagram is @TheTashim. You can always reach out to me. My man is in the background crying, guys.
Let's get him in here. I want to say congratulations to him too.
Come on, baby. Stop crying. They want to say congratulations. He is breaking down. He's going to come in, guys. He is bawling right now. It was a beautiful moment. Like, thank you guys so much. Come on, they want to say congratulations.
Congratulations, Terrence.
Thank you.
Welcome. See, I remember we had this conversation earlier. I was like, I feel like y'all might cry. You was like, I ain't crying. I'm not gonna cry.
I was literally like, I did not. I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I lived through this. That broke me. Like, the pictures, it was just like, oh my God, like that was. It was
the way he looked at you too.
Yeah.
I don't. Can we just emphasize on that? The way he looks at you every time, like he's looking at you, is like
that man loves you.
It's like I was like, wow, like.
Lord.
That was beautiful. It really just, and I feel like it set up for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Best episode this far. We had a great group. We had Fitz on No Squash Station. We had Nakai in her villain era. We had a confrontation. We had a party and engagement all in one episode. Yes, I feel like this is the best episode of this franchise. Like, that was an amazing episode. I feel like, although it was my engagement, everyone showed up. You know what I mean? I feel like we got to see everyone a little deeper. We got to see Nakai a little deeper. We got to finally understand what she was thinking. Because I'm not gonna hold you. When I was watching the episode, I was like, I kind of understand. Like, what she's getting. Like, I feel like it got to really dig deep into everyone, and then we ended it in such a beautiful moment. I love it. It was an amazing episode.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations. I want to get into some questions.
Okay, ciao. Okay. And wait, before you do that, thank you so much, TTB. Thank you so much for the interview. If you guys haven't seen my interview with TTB about my bipolar disorder, please go check that out. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate that. You handled that with so much care. I felt so comfortable speaking to you. So again, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing that story. Beautiful story, by the way. If you guys check out the article that Ty did, his interview with TTB, it is amazing. I'm going to send the link down below in the comments really quick so a couple people can come up and ask questions as well. But I will ask some questions to begin. Okay. So now that we have more people on the live, I also want to say, for people who are just now joining, if you want to see a Ty and Terrence spinoff wedding special type 1, and if it's not something that you're into, type 2. I just want to see exactly where you guys' heads are at. What is something that you want to see? Do you want to see a spinoff wedding special, type 1? And if it's not something that you're interested in, type 2. Let's just see what the people are saying.
Yes, let's guys. Do you guys want to see? Do you guys care about relationship?
Oh my God, look at all these ones. Look at all these ones.
You're getting a lot of
yes, y'all.
They want to see this.
They want to see it.
Not the 1.5, Rico.
Not 1.5.
You want to see it just a little bit, You want to see it just a little bit, y'all. Okay, all right. I want to see it, but only one episode, maybe 2. Okay, like a little special. Okay. What's up, Fitz? All right,
Hey,
y'all. O'Neil, what's up, my sister? What's up? All right,
by the way, congratulations, Fitz, on your performance. It was amazing.
Yes, it was so amazing. Shout out to Fitz's performance. It was great. It was an amazing episode. It was such an amazing episode. Shout out to O'Neil and Fitz for handling that the way they did. That was so dope to see them be adults and handle it. Especially, it was such a tense moment already. So I love that they were able to switch the energy and be grown men about it and, handle up on some things.
Absolutely.
No.
So I want to go to my first question. My first question is, when you were deciding to come back for season 4, what was something that you were thinking to yourself when it came to doing this show again?
Okay, so I am gonna be completely candid because I feel like I finally get to speak to you guys. So before I get to that, I do want to answer someone's question because you did have it on the screen. So I do want to answer that question. Okay, it was, damn it went up too hard. But it was something like, if I have bipolar, why do I feel like I need to shade people and talk down on people? I do not feel like I speak down on people. I feel like I'm doing a show and I'm here to entertain you guys. You know what I mean? I never say anything. Anyone that I wrote it to is a hater, period. But I never say anything that is cutthroat to these guys. I'm always lighthearted with my shade, and I'm here to do a show at the very end of the day. You guys don't want to see us be like, hey girl, you look nice today. You guys want to see me shady. You guys want to see us have fun. You guys want to see some real things. So I'm fun shade. I have fun with these guys. That's my personality. You know what I mean? They can shade me back. I don't cry about that. My bipolar has nothing to do with me speaking about people. You know what I mean? And I understand that what my mistakes in the past and how I acted in the past, some people can't forgive me for that. I understand that. I completely understand that. But you have to give me a chance. You know what I mean? You have to look at me for the man that I am now and not the man that I was before. So if you're going to watch this season, going to speak to, if you're going to watch this season, look at me with clear eyes because I'm being authentic. So to go back to your question, the reason why I came back was because I feel like in the past that didn't represent who I am today. It represented who I was before. And like I explained to you guys in the episodes, who I was before was in a very, very, very bad place, and sometimes hurt people. And that's what I was doing. I was hurting the people around me because I was hurt. So I might have been extremely shady. I might have been extremely confrontational because I was going through so much pain. And, this time I wanted to be open with everyone. I wanted to be candid. And I wanted to be like, if people hate me, they hate me for exactly who I am. If they love me, they love me for exactly who I am. I didn't want people to hate me for, a part of who I was. I wanted people to see who I am. And I honestly wanted to showcase genuine love, So I was like, if I come back on this, we need to be in this together. We need to talk, and I wanted to showcase that because I feel like the love that I have is an amazing, amazing love. And I feel like everyone got to see that tonight, but it's an amazing love. You know what I mean? This is my best friend. He is my rock. We are like this in life. And I wanted people to see that because I don't think on this franchise, it Exactly. Like, just because you're bipolar doesn't mean you can't be yourself, and joking can't be shady, you know? And I think that's why I want to speak about the disorder, because people feel like they can use that against you. Like, well, you have a mental. I don't speak about people's mental health. I don't speak about nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I speak light shade. We're on a show. I'm here to shade people. I don't cut people to the white meat. You know what I mean? And if I do, I'm able to be a man and say, I apologize. I'm able to be a man and be like, you know what? Like, that's not okay, you know? And that's what my goal was coming this year, was for me to right my wrongs, to let people know that I'm human and I hurt just like you guys hurt. I love just like you guys love, and I want you guys to see me for who I am. So again, if you love me, I love you. If you hate me, you know, I understand that, because some people can't forgive me for the mistakes that I made in the past. I get that.
And it's all a part of growing, you know what I mean? Like, we all make mistakes, so no one's perfect. So I think that, like, regardless of what happens or what transpires, I think that, like, as long as it's not like super dark to where it's to the point where it's like you could tell a person is evil, I think we all can move forward and
Yeah,
live.
because I feel like, let's be very honest, I got the dark shit thrown at me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got my pictures being sent to the cast. I got, you know, people saying crazy things about me, and people, just because I'm great with my words, people are like, well, why are you? I'm great at it. I know how to speak with my words. I know how to key. I know how to joke. I know how to twist things. Like, I'm great at this. This is what I'm here to do. I'm a reality star. Like, what do you want me to do? Sit here and be like, the flowers are like, what?
I don't know how I feel about how Karan possibly lying to me to protect Ty's secret. Remember, I asked if you heard about the engagement, and now I got to go back and see how you answered. Well, because I'm not going to ruin it and tell what happened. When Terrence told me in confidence and said, hey, I'm going to propose tonight, that was no one else's business but me and production. I told production, like, hey, we're going to film this. This is what's happening tonight. And that was it. It was like, I'm not going to ruin anyone's moment, especially a moment like that. Like, that would be fucked up to be like, hey, by the way, Terrence is proposing tonight. He's proposing tonight, because what would
that's what I would love to. Like, you guys literally made that special moment for me. Like, I had absolutely no clue, and we were together that entire day. We had food together, and you literally like,
I knew the whole time, and I kept making you think like, it's not happening tonight. It's gonna happen like a year from now. Don't worry.
Yes, like, he gonna marry you in another time, because I'm like, damn, like, I love this man, like, you know. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate that so much.
Absolutely. Let's get into some messy questions. Let's wake it up a little bit. So I want to ask, okay. So going into the show, I know that a lot of people were thinking like, oh, it's kind of messed up that Ty invited Spanky and Fitz to the sit down without telling them. But it did go well, and they did have a grown conversation. But to the people who were saying like, what if they did fight? Like, okay, so that is true. What if they did fight? What would you have done, or how would you have felt if it did go left?
So I knew, and that's why I'm so glad we're doing this, I knew that it was not going to go left, because although they were blindsided, I had conversations with both of them. You know what I mean? I reached out to Fitz before we even started filming. Well, Fitz reached out to me before we started filming to build a relationship beyond this show. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to build our relationship before there was even a thought of the come up. So we had conversations. So once we were both back in talks of coming back around, I asked him, like, how do you feel with speaking with Spanky? And his energy showed me that he was a grown ass man. His energy showed me that he wasn't on that type of timing. His energy showed me that he wasn't going to, put me in a position to feel crazy. And, no shade to Spanky, that's my sister, but we all know Spanky's not a confrontational person. So I knew that the energy that they both were on was going to be, and I knew my energy was pure. So I knew that there was not going to be any of that. And if it would have happened, then I would have been man enough to take that, you know what I mean? And I would have been man enough to apologize and, try to fix it. I would have been man enough to be like, I apologize for setting this up. But I knew that was what the energy was, because the aggressor could have been Fitz, and he already let me know that he's not in this type of time this season. As you guys seen, like, he's grown. We're all grown, so.
I would definitely say this cast has matured a lot, because if this was back in like season 2, there would have already been like 5 fights.
Yeah, this was season 2. I wouldn't have brought them together, but
you're like, they wouldn't have even came to my house, okay?
Yeah, right.
Oh wow, okay. So somebody said, Ty, I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder this February. Honestly, knowing has made me see things much clearer and gave me a chance to work on fixing things. I am proud of you. That's great. I want to ask,
everybody loves you, Ty.
I want to ask a random question. So what would you say has been the most craziest moment this season without giving too much away?
Child.
I would say the trip. I would say the trip was the most craziest moment for
Mhm.
more reasons than one. I
Mhm.
think that you guys will. It's just explosive. I would just say that. That's all I can say. That's all I would give. I think we all left that. I feel like the trip changed the dynamic of the group. I'll say that. Like when we walked away from the trip, everything was different. Everything was completely different. So look out for the trip. And I'm trying to answer the questions. Okay, I see the people saying the transphobic Shanae thing and I want to
Well,
speak
to
on
be
that
clear,
too.
Nakai identifies as non-binary, so you can call Nakai a he or a she. So with
Yes.
Martin was playing, like Martin was both genders kind of playing shenanigans, so I don't really see how that
Yeah,
would be
like he was
trans.
playing a woman. Martin was playing a woman. Shanae was considered a woman. Shanae was not considered a man as a woman. Shanae was a
Right.
woman character. And I was not speaking on his identity. I don't speak on that. I don't care about that. You guys will see later in the season, we do speak. Exactly. Shanae was a fictional character. It's not like I was calling him, RuPaul or something. You know what I
Right.
mean? It was Shanae as a woman character. He sounded like her in the when I turned around, they was like, "Oh my god!" So I said that I'm not transphobic. I'm a part of the gay community. Nakai knows that. We had a conversation about it that you guys will see, but they were clear that he was not speaking of her. Exactly. Like I wasn't speaking about her identity. I was speaking about how she sounded. And me calling Noelle Jocelyn was Noelle has a not Noelle, I'm sorry. Joelle, excuse me, has a very strong accent and he sounds like Jocelyn when he's upset. It had nothing to do with me being transphobic or racist or we're not gonna do that to me, but you know what I mean? Like it was a play on words. I just feel like I'm so sorry that people are sensitive. I understand that, but I don't have any phobia in my body. I would not have these men in my home if I was transphobic. And for the millionth time, Nakai is not a trans person. Nakai is non-binary. He said that himself.
Right.
I'm not speaking for him. He said so. Let's make that very clear.
I just posted the link if you guys want to come up and ask some questions. So I kind of want to ask, aside from the engagement that just happened in tonight's episode, was there another moment that you felt like was super emotional or that like it was really real and raw that people can connect to?
Absolutely. Another thing of the trip. He clearly attended Target. Right. It was a trip. The trip, you guys will see me and a lot of other cast members. We get way more deeper into our mental health. So that was an emotional moment because I got a lot more open with it. I got a lot more open with how I felt when I was diagnosed. We got to connect with one another. We got to really talk to each other and see that although we fight and we argue, we literally deal with the same issues. You know what I mean? Like we're a brotherhood at the very end of the day. We see each other. That's the reason why we can talk about each other like that and move forward, And I think I want people to understand that our reality is very different from you guys' reality. You guys are watching an edited version. We live it. That's 3 hours, 4 hours. So we argue, but we speak after it. You know what I mean? So at the very end of the day, how we feel about each other is not what you guys think. We don't hate each other. We're not crazy. We don't see each other in the street like, come on, bitch. I have a love for each one of those men that was there tonight because they got to experience an amazing moment for me. So regardless of what we went through 8 months ago, you know what I mean? It's not what is happening current, So I want people to understand that, like that we are a brotherhood and we see each other and we literally look at each other, we open with each other, and especially during that trip. We were honest with each other, So you guys are looking at edited reality, and I understand that. That's why, like I said, when people hate us and people fuck that bitch, I accept it because you guys don't understand. But I understand. You guys are shady, but I understand that as a group, we know what we lived. We know what happened. We know when them cameras go down. We have a friendship. We have a brotherhood. Regardless if we're not getting along, there's a respect there between all of us. So that was an amazing moment.
I agree. Like, I mean, it's a show for entertainment. So we could be filming for 3-4 hours, but of course, the 20 minutes of dialogue that's juicy will be used in the show rather than them talking about horoscopes and how they dressed today.
Right. We can't we can't speak on it. It's like,
it's not entertaining to watch them just have regular conversations like how you and your friends would, just like, oh, so what's been going on? Are you like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not entertaining.
You guys wouldn't like that. You guys would chew us down. This season is boring. What? So what do you guys want from us? You guys don't want us to be shady, but then we're shady. And I want to say this. I want to make this very clear that I will give Nakai her flowers. When we were at that table, before we walked away, we had a conversation because Karan, you can attest that table was a lot for me because it was a lot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And Nakai did pull me to the side at that table. It was like, I do not want you to be in this situation feeling attacked. You know what I mean? So I will give him that. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't see everything. You guys don't see us make up. You guys don't see us have conversation. Like, so I get it. Though. Next question.
Yeah, it's again, it's a show, so we're meant to give you the best 40 minutes of whatever we film for that week or whatever.
Don't you put that comment, chat? Okay. Keep going. Actually,
So I want to say, okay, so I want to name each cast member, and I want you to give me the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of them. Are you able to possibly unrotate your phones and turn it sideways so it can be wider instead of the way it is?
No, am I crooked?
Did you take off the rotate thing?
Oh, hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm old now. Y'all know.
Not old.
Is this better?
That's better.
There we go. That's what we need. Okay.
Okay.
So
No, I'm old. Work with me.
Somebody said, Ty, you know we go way back, and you've been my favorite on the Gemini Films roster, past and present, from being untouched on the BBC New York to getting your man and putting a ring on it. I love your energy. Period. Sting.
Yes, I love that people finally got to see me. Shout out to you, Stingy. I love that people got to see me grow. If you've been during the Gemini Films family, then you see me from Bad Boys Club when I was a kid, untouched. You see me act a fucking ass of New York season 2. And now you guys get to see me be an adult. You guys get to see me navigate problems in an adult way where I'm in my life today. In my home. You guys see my home? Look. Okay. And my Christmas tree. Can you see the Christmas tree? Yes, Christmas tree.
People want to know, what did you do with Nakai's gift? The gift that she got you of the portrait of you two.
Okay, I want to be very clear. This is no shade, okay? But Nakai knows this. So as you guys can see, right, I'm going to turn it around. We have the pictures right here. So the picture that Nakai gave us, we already had hung up. As you guys see, we have 3 pictures right there of us. So we ended up giving it to our my mother-in-law so that she can have it. We did throw it away, but yeah, we gave it to my mother-in-law.
Period.
There's no shade, but I already...
Somebody said, they were waiting for you to get married. The hair and beard is...
Yes.
Okay, so I want to see each cast member's name, and I want you to give me the first thing that pops into your mind, whether it's good, shady, or indifferent. Okay?
Okay.
So, the first person I'm going to say is Nakai.
I will say Nakai is interesting.
Okay. Spanky.
I would say Spanky is authentic. I feel like Spanky is who Spanky is. Right, left. Like, she's the same bitch,
Okay. Tyrone.
Tyrone is hilarious. Okay, Tyrone cracks me up. Like, he is hilarious. Fitz, I would say growth. I think Fitz is definitely not the same person that we met 5-6 years ago. Fitz is definitely a different man.
Okay. Joelle.
I will say, this is hard. You're putting me on the spot. I will say Joel is talented. He does gray hair. He does a really great hair. So I would say talented.
Andre.
I would say interesting as well. Andre's a very interesting character.
O'Neill.
I would say brother. Like, that is my brother. We've been in this for 10 plus years. We locked in this. We in this. Period. Are we missing anybody?
I was gonna say, did I say everyone? I want to make sure I didn't forget anyone.
I think we got everybody.
I think I said everybody, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think we said everybody. Yeah, I think good. Yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful. I want to say this as well, Karan. Okay, you were Tashim. Yeah, Tashim and Fitzgrove is very apparent and good to watch. Yeah, shout out to me and Fitzgrove. I want to say this as well, okay, because this is the platform that I can speak, so I want to clear some things up. Okay, I am extremely frustrated with how certain people decided to handle themselves when this has aired, And like I said, we know our truth. We know what we filmed, and we are all old enough to understand that it is a edited reality, but we know our reality. Okay. I want to say each and every single cast member, maybe besides Joelle. Joelle is the only cast member that I truly do not really know. Each cast member, I have, this, Karan, I have took it to the side to have a conversation with outside of the show. I have took it to the side to get to know who they really are. At the very end of the day, I'm there to do a show. So when the cameras get on, we have to film. But I attempted to get to know each boy for who they are. Each one of them. When each person, like I said, besides Joel, I don't have a relationship with him. I don't really know him. But everyone else, any struggles that they had this season, if I was there, I spoke to them. I took the time to have a conversation with them. So for people to now get on social media and try to rewrite that history and try to make it seem like it's something that is not, is very disappointing. So I need for, if any of you guys are watching, I need for you guys to man up, woman up, non-binary up, whatever you are identifying, and be an adult. And if you're going to speak on this season, I need everyone to speak the truth, because we all know what happened. And we all know, not that I don't know her, we all know the relationship that I attempted to build with everyone. If there was no relationship built, that has nothing to do with me, because I walked into this season looking for friends, looking for bonds, looking to learn from businessmen.
I agree. And I think that, like, I just to piggyback off what you said, I have seen a little bit of the same thing where people have said, like, oh, I'm edited to look this way, or I'm edited to look that way. And it's like, no, this is what really happened. Yeah, I mean, the music and the confessionals, like, makes it more dramatic in the scene, because of course when you're talking, it's like this. It's like no music behind it, no confessionals.
Right.
So it doesn't feel as dramatic. But when you add the music, when you add the confessionals, when you add the shady looks, when you add people's reactions, then it becomes bigger, and it looks like, oh, now I look like the villain because I'm saying this to you or whatever have you. But people need to understand that none of it is like scripted to make anyone look bad. We're not trying to make anyone look like the villain. This is just what happened, and the audience can choose who they like, who they don't like. You know what I mean? Like, Ty has went through many seasons of not being liked, and this is the time that people are liking him. So it's give and take. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. But for people to, like, go online and say, like, oh, Gemini Films is editing me to make me look like the villain or make me look bad. I'm not saying Nakai, because Nakai never said that. But just people in general, it kind of, it's like, that's not true. You know what I mean? Like, what happened is what happened. And we showed everyone's side fair. I think this season I have been super fair to every single cast member.
Because people don't understand, sweetie, a lot has been cut out. You guys don't understand.
A lot was cut out.
A lot has been cut out this year. So for people to, it's whatever. I just want to make that clear when it pertained to me, because I know my character, and I know my character this season, and I was extremely authentic on and off camera. So I don't want to hear that anymore. You heard it from me first.
People up here on the live. I want you guys to
let's get the questions.
Hello, beautiful people. First of all, congratulations.
Period.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Also to you, Karan, congratulations. Another well done episode. This is one that people should really be looking at. If you want to know how to tell a story quickly, get to the point, and get a lot of information in, this is the one. This was everything. But you guys are talking about how people get shown and edited. I would hope at this point, with so many reality TV shows being out there and everything, that when people sign up for this, they know that even if we go and drag you in the comments or anything like that, we don't actually know you. Like Tashima, I don't know you. We've seen you on all these shows and everything. We get to see what Karan has decided to give us of you. But like, I would never say I know you. I enjoy the story I've gotten to see of you. But also to anyone who gets the quote unquote villain edit and we talking about you this much, soak it up, because we're talking about you. Like, no shade. Nakai, I hope you don't hate us for watching the comments, girl, because no shade. You giving us everything we need to have. We might drag you for it, but it's giving good TV. I would hate this without her there.
Yeah.
I might give her a hard time in the comments, but I'm glad she's there.
I would give Nakai her flowers. Nakai has handled this like a champ. You know what I mean? She's taken on her role. She's owned it. You know what I mean? She knew what she was signing up for. So I would give Nakai his. You know, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I would give them their flowers. You know what I mean? Nakai has been amazing with it. You know, if you're the villain, own it. I had to own it. Like,
you made a great villain. I think that's why we all so connected. Because I was thinking to myself, I said, now if this was season 2, O'Neal and Nakai would have got busted at it in the kitchen. I said, you would have came right behind them and started going at them for fighting at your place. It would have been a whole brawl.
Literally.
Because they would have gave that. Oh, this is the most open I've been with a cast. I've never had a cast at home. I've never cared about that. I do want to answer a question really quickly about Beauty Supply Wig. In that very moment, I'm so glad somebody asked me about that. In that very moment, guys, I was sitting next to Tyrone and then Spanky was there. I did not hear it. I heard it through, after, like, once it, flickered down, I heard Beauty Supply. So me and Tyrone was keying, right? What a lot of you guys don't know is we took a break. We came back. Joelle then brought it up at that rooftop. Spanky cleared it up at that rooftop. Like, Joelle was like, hey guys, just again, I'm gonna have this event, whatever. No beauty supply store wigs. And Spanky said, girl, I'm gonna get me a beauty supply store wig. Okay. So when we sat at that dinner and she went off about it, I was thoroughly confused, just like everyone else was, because I was kind of like
confused.
Yeah, I was like, didn't we speak about this? Like, did I miss something? That's why I was looking at Spanky, like, girl, maybe, you are a little shady, we sisters because we shady. So maybe I missed something. Once Spanky clarified that he said what I thought he heard, I was kind of like, well, why are you still mad? Like, he said he's not speaking about your wigs and because Joel does amazing hair. So we all know that. We all give him his, credit. So it was like, I don't know.
It was weird. That whole conversation was very weird. Because, like, even watching it back for us viewers, we were like, he clearly said he was going to buy himself a beauty supply wig. Which, like, if you're not into wearing hair like that and you go into a wig party, go buy the shit off Amazon. Okay? We here to have a good time at a wig party. I'm going to get a little $20 piece of hair off Amazon.
Go give me a little beauty supply store wig. In my good hard corner or something.
Okay, a little shaking girl.
Real quick.
Okay. Clip on a little 20 piece. I was gonna give me a little Keisha Cole. I should have
put an old lace wig on that would look like super. That's a lot of money. Okay. That's a lot
of money. We'll leave that for Milan. We'll leave that for Milan at his wig party.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in like Shorty.
Somebody said, Ty, do you think he gets a bad edit, or do you think when it's time to film, he doesn't know how to let down his wall? I love him.
It's a bad edit. I think out of the cast, I'm the closest with Spanky, so I know who Spanky is, and I know that Spanky did not mean malice by the things that he say. Spanky is, like I said, I would say authentic because Spanky is the same way on and off camera. Spanky is literally like, Shay, but Spanky just be there, she just be like, child, like, pay it, you know what I mean? Like, so I think if I'm being very honest, Spanky is this easy scapegoat. If you want a moment, if you want to look tough, then come at Spanky. But I truly am telling you guys, like, I don't think Spanky can maybe be a better friend, which, we will see throughout the season. But do I think he's a malice person? No. Do I think he's a bad edit? No. I don't think no one got a bad edit this season. I think how everything was how it was shown.
It was literally... And here's a producer right here that's with me, Rebel. He can attest that, like, no one was edited to look a certain way. Like, this is what really happened. Of course, like I said, it's just more dramatic because of the show, but this is what really happened. There's no way cameras can make you angry without you actually being angry about something. Like, it can't happen.
Yeah.
So we have got to stop the
as a viewer, I would agree with that. I feel like no one, even Nakai, right, who's kind of the quote unquote villain, there's been no moments where it's just been like nasty and just like out of control or like, wow, that was completely low. Was you stirring the pot at every table you sat at? Absolutely. As a viewer, was I enjoying it? Yes.
Child, you should have been there, but child.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Look, I know that raw footage is good. Okay.
It was a lot different. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, and even if, right, let's just say, if production came to you and said, hey, we need you to do something, you're a grown-ass adult. We all make choices. So if you did something for the choice of, you know what, production told me to do this, I'm gonna do it. That is a choice that you made, and you need to stand by that choice. You don't make a choice and then be like, well, production told me to do it. You need to be an adult and stand by that choice. And I can say that because, like I said, I'm villain season 2. I didn't have no bitch loving me or defending me. People hated me, and I stood by it. Those were the choices that I made. That's how I just decided to act.
That was
I'm
coming
gonna
for you.
stand by it. I learned from it, and now I'm better. Come back next
I
week.
I don't appreciate how y'all are up here really coming for Joel's like hair business right now. That's crazy.
No.
Who?
Now somebody needs to be coming.
Business.
Somebody needs to be trying to rescue his shoulders for all the reaching he was doing.
Ain't that what he said on the show? He said you come for my hair business. I was like, girl.
We were so confused. We were generally confused. At that moment, you know.
I know
Like
that
I said,
man's arms hurt at the end of that conversation.
we all respected everyone's craft. We respected O'Neill for his cooking. We respected Nakai for his real estate. We respected Andre and Joel for their hair. None of us would have never done that. So when she gave that, we all were generally confused, you know. But I don't know. I can't. They also are new, so I give them grace because they don't understand. You know, the comments, they can hate you tomorrow and love you today.
I have a question, Tom. Maybe you can help me out because you know you're part of the cast or whatever. Like, okay, when Andre was saying to Spanky why he doesn't really like mess around with Spanky anymore because Spanky like the whole friendship situation, like Spanky invited a person to the party that Andre that disrespected Andre, blah blah blah. My thing was Spanky already friends with this person before Andre, or like do you know that history or?
To my knowledge, yes, and I believe they had a friendship, and that's what put Spanky in the middle because he had a friendship with that person, he had a friendship with Andre, and they just happened to have a falling out. You know, I understood what Andre was saying, where Spanky could have handled it better. It really is who you're closer with, and from my knowledge, Andre and Spanky were closer than his friendship with that other person. So I understood what Andre was saying was you could have handled me better because I'm closer to you. I understood that 110%.
Right.
You know, I got
Okay.
that.
That's more clarity for me. Thank you.
Yes. Who is this other person? I can't see who it is. Do you want to say something? I don't know.
Girl, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you gotta move the Reese Apple comment off the screen, and then you'll be able to see who the other person is up here with us.
Got you. Well, they're not speaking, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just
help you. But any more questions, guys? While here. I don't think anyone's a bully. I don't think anyone gets bullied this season, guys. I think we are all adults and we can't bully anyone. I think, like I said, we're all adults. No one got bullied. I think every single person this season was able to stand up for themselves. So you guys will see that. Even Spanky, you know, like I said, he was able to.
Oh yeah, especially towards the end of the season.
Yes, like towards the middle end of the season, Spanky does his voice.
Sis is gonna speak up.
See, I like how Spanky handles stuff because I'm kind of the same way. Unless you really coming for my money or my actual livelihood, I'm gonna sit and pay it. I really am. I don't care what you say to me. Like, I'm gonna pay it.
People fail to realize we are ensemble cast, so we need all different personalities. You know what I mean? We need strong personalities. We need soft personalities. We need all for this to work. So Spanky cannot act like me. He cannot act like O'Neill. Spanky acts like Spanky. And the reason why I have such a great friendship with Spanky because I accept Spanky for who he is. You know, do I want him to speak up for himself? And that's what I want to clarify as well. When I was telling Spanky to speak up for himself, I was not saying go in there and act like me. I was saying, do not let anyone disrespect you. If you know something is wrong, then state that. If you feel like someone's saying something about your character that is not true, then state that. Don't just sit there and take it because I don't feel like Andre's a violent person. So it wouldn't have gotten to a place of violence. So speak up for yourself. Speak, you know, and these people can finally see who you are and why I love you for who you are. You know, that's what I was trying to get him to do. But again, I had to be entertaining. I couldn't speak to him like this, child. Y'all would have been bored.
Right.
I had to be like, bitch. I had to give you guys for.
I mean, the point was still made. We knew it was all in love, and honestly, I'm glad because, like, let's be real. That's how you really say it to your friends, girl. What the hell, girl? Like, I love you, but you gotta, like, you know, and then you can be all cute about it. But that's how we talk to our friends when you actually like somebody. But I think that's the one thing I actually like about this show is we can tell y'all actually have relationships with one another because y'all talk to each other like y'all actually know each other on some level.
Correct.
Versus some
That
other
is-
shows, a lot of shows where you can tell people literally only know each other from showing up to film.
Yes, and I would say that's another thing that was so beautiful about this season is usually it is maybe a friend group here and there, and then we're just put in with people that we don't know. This season, we knew each other or we were familiar with one another. You know, it made sense for us to be around each other. So I think when we do fall out, we fall out hard because we have a love and respect for each
Are you
other.
Corona? Y'all still filming?
No, we wrapped up. We wrapped up the season finally.
Damn, I would have showed up and like flipped the table or something just to make it hot, you know.
I'm so weak. Maybe
We
season
just
5.
wrapped, and I'm excited for you guys to see the finale. I'm excited.
Oh yes. Oh.
I'm excited to see what all the season give. I really want to see how this Andre and Spanky thing plays out because you can tell there's some actual like love and care there, some real feelings in the middle of that one. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out.
I think you guys will really like the cast trip because that's when it kind of goes back to the ghetto phase of.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
A lot of stuff's gonna get talked about on this trip.
We
so
go back to the fun.
y'all definitely gonna be gagged like Whitmore.
Give us season 1 in New York.
I can't wait for the reunion. And Karan, I hope you book the same place as you did season 2.
They will never let
Triggered.
you in my building, okay?
That was such a cute space, though. It really was. It was really nice.
But I don't think that I would ever be able to film in that place again because of what happened.
Damn.
However, I will say that the finale is good. Yeah. Okay, so we have a bunch of questions we answered. Everybody asking about the reunion. Child, we are only 4 episodes in. let's.
How many episodes are we getting?
Wow.
A lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because like
a
we
nice
filmed
bunch.
a lot of stuff.
I will say I'm gonna let you guys know this now, so y'all can throw tomatoes at me if y'all want to, but I'm just saying it now. After this episode, we are going on a 2-week break because I do not want to air during Christmas or New Year's.
Period.
As you shouldn't.
It gives us time to actually put the reunion together. So you know what I mean? So like those 2 weeks we can plan the color.
Thank God, because it gives me time not to do shit either. Thank you so much.
So yeah, we're taking a 2-week break, but however, we will be posting content in those 2 weeks to kind of keep you guys, involved in the show. But when we come back, best believe that it's going the fuck down because that's when we're gonna start going into the cast trip and all of that good stuff. Where did Ty go?
He popped off a second ago.
Where did Ty go? What the?
Oh, okay.
I'm child.
Well, yeah.
Oh, nobody wants an audience. Period. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can double the episodes and come back.
Well, I mean, like after, but I don't think we need an audience.
I was gonna say, and then we also are about to film the new season of Bad Boys Club in a few weeks. So it's like, listen, we need those 2 weeks, okay? Please.
Shout out to Fitz because, like, you want to talk about a turnaround? Because, baby, when you announced Fitz coming back, I know everybody who I was around was like, okay, now what is this about to be? Yeah, this is going to be crazy.
I think it was great. I think that the conversation me and Fitz had was necessary, and then I think that he came back and really did his thing.
Oh, because this episode, I'm a fan. I like homeboy. He cool. The music was great.
I see a lot of people say that. A lot of people were like, after this episode, they really fuck with Fitz now, and I was like, that's dope. That's really dope.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though. It's a TV show, right? So we can not like you in one point, and then you give us some stuff we can really sit and digest and see some work happening. And we're like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
Now can we see them act like professionals? I'm screaming.
That's kind of the thing about this season that like a lot of the old cast members like they've definitely grown from like the previous seasons. So like to see them grow and do their own thing, it's really like really good to see. Like Fitz is chef's kiss.
Yeah, Fitz turns up the finale too because okay, so wait, let me answer this one question and then we do have to get off of here soon because the girls got to run and dash. We in New York, honey. Okay, so somebody said, where's the comment at? Can we get a hint on who the cast trip is about? So it's about a lot of stuff. The cast trip, the girls are really, everyone is stuck in a house for the next 3 days, and so you can only imagine what that is going to be about, and you can only imagine all the secrets and scandals that are going to come out, and the arguments and the fighting and all that stuff. So there's also a bunch of heartwarming moments as well. Again, this is our first cast trip, so you can only imagine how it is, all of us being in one house together. as opposed to when we meet up to film. So it's gonna be really, really, really good.
Karan, when you get off of here, check your Instagram DM and thank me later. You're welcome.
I got you. Ty, I'm gonna add you back on real quick so we can say our goodbyes to the people. And also TTB, what did you think about this episode?
I love this fucking episode. It's the best episode this season so far, and that's on period. It had everything, no shit. Like I'm on a hiatus right now because it's the holidays. But I definitely have to review this episode. Everything was there. We had a performance. We had a group moment. Confrontation. We had the makeup between O'Neal and Fitz. We had the engagement. We had a party. Like,
am I
it's
back?
a whole lot of.
Can you guys hear me?
I hear you. Turn it sideways again so we can see you better.
Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. My phone is giving crackhead, so I had to get my fiance's phone.
Not giving crackhead.
Child, it was giving. I don't know what's going on with her, but I apologize for that. What did I miss? What are we?
We were talking about like a little bit of the finale and then the cast trip, and then I was asking TTB what did he think about the episode. He said he thinks it's the best episode because.
Oh, this is TTB. Thank you so much for the interview.
No problem. Yo, you had me crying tonight. I don't even get it. Like, I was in tears. Like,
thank you so much. Like, I was.
Well, you really cried for real, TTB?
I'm dead ass, especially when I saw O'Neal lose it, bitch. I lost it with him. Me and O'Neal, we lost it together, bitch. I was over it.
Filming it was just like, oh my god.
I think I lost it when you guys had me talking and they started showing the pictures. But like I haven't cried that hard in so long. Like I was gagging. Like I was really gagging. Like I was really, really gagging. But thank you so much, TTV. I really appreciate the interview. Like
yeah, I'm still getting hit up about that the article. A lot of people read that and it's changed. It's helped a lot of people.
Yes, I really, really appreciate that. Like, thank you so much. I think it really is important for us to speak about mental health and be open about it, and especially in the gay community. I really do appreciate that. I really, really do.
How do you feel? I'm not gonna say like you're I'm not gonna say like you're now the poster boy for bipolar. Obviously not, but it's really not talked about within the gay space. So how do you feel about being like on the front line, front and center, talking about it?
It was a lot. I didn't expect when we did the interview. I thought I figured that people was going to, be like, okay, I agree. But so many people have reached out to me about it. Like so many people have reached out to me. Like my DMs are flooded with stories. So I feel confident. I feel amazing because I'm really careful now with how I do things. Like I'm really careful with how excuse my fiance going upstairs. I'm really careful with how I, interact with people. So I feel like that's a role that I'm appreciative of, you know what I mean? And like I said, when people do reach out to me, I let them know that if you have any moment, you can reach out to me. I'm here. I'm not Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like we can speak about this because I know how that dark tunnel is. I know how it feels to climb out of it. I know how it feels to feel like no one understands you. Because like I said, when I was going through it, I was looking around like, who the fuck goes through this? Like, who can I run to? And there was no one around. So I'm okay with being there for people. I love it.
I'm just so happy you liked the questions because I was so nervous working on the questions because I've never, had to do an interview like this before ever. Mm-hmm. So I had to do my own research. So I was really, really nervous with I didn't want to offend you. You know what I mean? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just glad. I felt like the questions were perfect.
Yes, they were. They were absolutely perfect. None of the questions felt too deep. And I felt like it really got people to see what it really feels like when I'm going through it. I think people know the surface of it. People think bipolar is just, I wake up one day happy, I go to sleep sad. You know what I mean? But it's way more than that. You know what I mean? There's way more, especially when you ask about, my psychotic features. I appreciate that so much because people need to understand that sometimes it's not just that. Like sometimes my reality isn't everyone else's, sometimes I might see things completely different because my brain is not processing it the way you guys are. So I appreciate it for you to ask that so that I can explain that to people so people can understand people a lot more and understand that nothing in life is personal. You may think someone is attacking you, but they might be going through a fucking world of trouble. So what I will say before anything, guys, I understand it's a show. I understand that some characters you guys hate. Let's be a little bit more gentle with each other because sometimes you guys are in them comments going crazy. Let's be a little bit more gentle. Like I understand, we're making a great show, so it's evoking emotion, but you never know because when I was the villain, those comments were killing me because I was like, damn, like y'all are killing me right now. So let's like enjoy the show, guys. Don't take everything to heart.
I agree. They can say nice things like I do, like like Joel can go. That's nice. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like it's not. I'm saying it's not harsh. It's not evil. Like I'm not dragging him. I'm just saying get him off my screen. That's all I'm saying. But thank you, Ty, for opening up so much. Thank you, Karan. Love you, Dale. Hi to is he a new producer? Are you new?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, hi, darling. I'll be seeing you at the reunion. Period. Okay. You have a great rest of your night. Bye.
Seriously, thank you guys so much for tuning into this after show. Ty, thank you so much again. I really appreciate you for opening up your life and sharing these beautiful moments. Again, congratulations. This was a monumental moment, and
I don't want to cry again. Stop.
so I hope that if there is ever a spinoff, I hope you guys watch it. I think it will be really good. Definitely, stay tuned, because there's a lot more to come.
Look at the CEO.
There's a lot more to come. I love you guys so much. Please, subscribe, share. We're almost at 100K. We're getting there soon. We're almost at 90K, actually. Sorry. And
let them know if we get to 100K, we have something for you guys.
We got something planned. Yeah, I was gonna say we got something planned. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch the new episode. Let's get them views up. Let's get them likes up, subscribers up, everything. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. But we'll post, some sneak peeks and everything like that. But we'll see you guys in the new year in 2023.
Yes, I'm going to New Year as a wife. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the love. Like I said, I'm going to keep speaking. But if you are going through anything, mentally, please reach out to me. My Instagram is @TheTashim. I'm always open. My DM's always open. I'm always here for a conversation. I'm not Hollywood. You can speak to me. So if you're watching this and you don't feel like, you can talk to anybody, please reach out to me @TheTashim. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Karan, for capturing this moment and being such an easy producer to work with this season. Thank you, O'Neil, our co-producer. Thank you, Rebel. You were so amazing. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the cast. I love all of you guys. Thank you guys.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much again.